Hello friend, welcome back to Auto Resource YouTube channel. Welcome back to my shop. Here is 2002 Forester S, there's 2002 Impreza RS, and here is our new coming Forester S, and this one is 2001. And this one came for overall inspection, but mainly for a check engine light. In this case, of course, you need immediately your scanner. You hook it to the port, which is right here, right? That's the port for the OBD2 connector. And you scan it, right? Put the ignition on, scan it. And I got only one code, and it was P0304, which stands for misfire on the cylinder number 4. And the owner said basically that the check engine light will show up in the morning when the engine is cold, and then sometimes it will disappear through the driving, and then it will come back maybe the next morning. When it came today here, right, it was left outside, the check engine light was on, and there was only one code. To put you completely in the context, this vehicle has approximately 186,000 miles. So now, where on this EJ25 is the cylinder number 4? Subaru actually made it nice for everybody, because if you look here on these, they put the numbers for everybody: 1, 3, 2, and 4. So the 4 is on driver's side, and it's the one which is in the back. Do you see this? This is the cylinder number 4. This is the number 2. So I already removed that for a better access there. That means I removed these 2 top screws, and to able to lift it here, I plugged this rear motor, right? It's for the rear wipers, and I have it out of the way, and I have an excellent access to this number 4. There are multiple things which could cause misfire on the number 4, but we will stick with the basics and with the stuff which is easiest to check, right? So it will be that spark plug and also spark plug cable. It could be also the coil and other stuff, but we will focus on these two immediately. With that in mind, I immediately will start checking, right, if it's correctly hooked to the coil. I'm observing that cable, right, that wire for the spark plug. Look, it even says here number 4. So I'm observing it if there is not any electricity shooting out of it, right? Because if that was happening, if it's touching the steel somewhere, it could be a shooting in that steel, and that will definitely cause the misfire. The next step will be unplugging this. Hopefully you can see it, right? And let's go to look in which condition is that spark plug inside. I have this wonderful 5/8 snap-on spark plug tool, so I will put it in the tube, right? It's all the way in. Now I will select my extension, and I'm ready to remove the spark plug. Now I will observe how tight it is and so on, right? There are multiple factors, and you just have to pay attention what you're doing and how it feels. So, extension is here. Now the question is, oh, so that plug is definitely tight. I don't see any problem with that, right? If it was loose, there could be a blow-by or something, but this plug is actually correctly torqued. That should be probably enough for me to be able to remove it. Not yet, my bad. I thought it's already easy enough, but it wasn't. I never use power tools because you don't want to damage the thread of the spark plug, right? That will be a absolutely crazy problem if you strip or damage the thread in the heads. So always feel it by the hand, be careful with it. And I will be putting it back. I will always apply anti-seize. Right. Okay, now it's coming out. And let's see what is happening with that. Here we go. Oh, I can see immediately the gap on the spark plug. It's absolutely too big, right? This is like a double, and that's definitely not good, and this plug should be replaced. Let me show you detail. Now the spark plug is correct model number, right? It's a BKR 6E-11, but this is what I was talking about. The new one, you can see what's the correct gap between the points right at the end, and look at the old one. It's like a double. The distance between the electrodes, it's approximately double. It's burnt off, right, really badly, and that spark plug basically could cause this fail. And here I prepare special lighting and comparison of these two spark plugs, right? The old one, or the one I removed on the right hand side, and you see the brand new one which was here waiting for the other car. They had it ready. See the gap, you see the difference in those electrodes. It's unbelievable, right? These spark plugs are definitely due on this Forester to be replaced, at least the one, the number 4, we just have removed. So this definitely could cause that intermittent misfire on the number 4 cylinder. There's no doubt about it. But I will not stop right there and just write it down. I would like also to see if this spark plug cord or spark plug cable or wire, whatever we will call it, is good, right? And I have the two ends, right? One is here and one is there, and I want to see the resistance. So I will put my voltmeter here in the resistance, and it's an open loop. I will just check it. Now it's 0, everything's fine, right? It works correctly, or my cables are hooked correctly. And I will just very simply touch these two ends. And let's see where we are, if we are within the spec. And the only recommendation will be for the repairs will be the spark plugs. This phone will never stop bothering me, huh? This is unbelievable. Sorry for that, guys. Potential spam, well, of course. So, now I can see that I have 9.24 kilo ohms. Now we have the number, and here is the factory manual, but look, they wrote the resistances, but they didn't say it's ohms, kilo ohms, or what it's supposed to be. When they put inspection of the coil, there is ohms, right, and here is kilo ohms, but here there is no measure shown to us. This is unbelievable. So today I finished the service manual, repair manual, and wrote that it's a kilo ohms, and therefore our spark plug cable is correct. We had a 9 point something, right, which is perfectly between roughly 7 and 16. So there's no problem, and the problem is fitting spark plug only. So here you can see that with a few simple tools everybody is able to diagnose their own Subaru vehicle in this case. I hope you enjoyed this video, you find it helpful, and please make sure you are subscribed. I have way more coming your way soon in the future. Thanks for watching, have a great day.